Construction insolvencies, Soar. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your hashtag not sponsored cheap coffee and let's check out this article from news.com.au. I'll jump over here. This is about the construction industry hit hard as insolvencies soar. Now, I've been discussing this for some time. We've been covering the construction apocalypse here on the channel. It's going to be a mixed bag. In the construction game, I think a lot of it's going to be in the residential sector. Other sectors are just going gangbusters. Depends on where you are. So, businesses in one sector are collapsing at an alarming rate and being hammered from multiple fronts because the government got it wrong. Finally, we've got someone here addressing the fact that the government is the root cause of all of this. They overheated the construction sector with their stimulation of the economy. By allowing businesses to trade while insolvent, they planted the seeds for businesses to fall over. Finally, it's taken how many years? How many years? Oh boy. So, the number of business insolvencies surged to its highest level since 2015 in the 3 months to September 30, with construction industry collapses leading the way. The data from ASIC shows 2,486 businesses hit the wall during the last quarter. It's the largest number of insolvencies reported in a single quarter since the December 2015, when 2,499 businesses collapsed. Of the collapses in the September quarter, 783 of them, or 31%, were in the construction industry. For the same quarter in 2022, 605 firms failed, while the September quarter in 2021, just 238 failed. Liquidator Nicholas Crouch from insolvency firm Crouch Amber G told news.com.au he was not surprised that insolvencies in the construction sector had leapt over the past 2 years. He said hundreds of billions in COVID-19 surplus pumped into the economy by the government helped prop up struggling businesses and resulted in long delays between an insolvency event and liquidators being called in as business owners tried to hang on. We all knew this was going to happen, didn't we? During COVID, the government relaxed the threshold for creditors to issue statutory demands for payment and the timeframes for businesses to respond to statutory demands for payment. Directors were also released from any personal liability for trading while insolvent during that time, and insolvencies fell dramatically. This is the first article I am reading that is actually highlighting the issues that I have been prattling on about for the last 3 years. I mean, I'm not surprised that journalists wouldn't jump onto these topics because they're not self-employed. They're not running their own businesses. When you're a small business person and someone doesn't pay you, you remember that. You learn that lesson. That's what this scared the shit out of me, this one. Trading while insolvent scared the utter shit out of me that they brought that in. Because, I mean, the construction industry is bullshit already. You know, paid when paid, which is illegal, 45 days plus end of month terms, 90 days. Let me know in the comments how long it's taking you to get paid on some projects. That's what it's like in construction, sadly enough. He described the size of the pandemic stimulus as bad economic management and said the government got it wrong. Yeah, 100%. You're preaching to the choir here, mate. Bloody oath. He said the higher interest rate normal interest rate environment meant it was unlikely the pain was over for the building sector. Construction is getting totally hammered by interest rates. He added that when the relaxed rules and added stimulus during COVID combined with historic low interest rates that were out of kilter with the real level of economic distress, the uptick in insolvencies was inevitable. You can't have 0% interest rates and not expect consequences. You can't have too much sugar and not expect a crash. The woes in the building industry are also taking a toll on some of Australia's largest builders. Australia's second biggest private construction firm, Hutchinson's Builders, today announced a 93%, holy shit, 93% fall in profits for 22-23. Oh boy. How old is this article? Okay, no, it's to the damn recording on the 28th. Shoo, shit. There you go. Earlier this year, Chairman Scott Hutchinson told The Australian, it's been very hard work, and we've just had to battle it out. It's a profitless boom. We haven't had a good year since 2017. It's been a long time since I've worked with Hutchies. When did we last work? Oh, we worked with them back in the mining boom days. What's killing us is the rain and the fact that we can't get materials and labor. It's not sustainable, and that is why so many of us are going broke. We're hoping 2024 will be better. ASIC data, 93%. ASIC data shows that the number of construction firms that went into external administration in the September quarter was more than double that of any other industry, and 27% higher than in the June quarter. CEO of credit reporting agency Creditor Watch, Patrick Coughlin, told news.com.au that construction industry insolvencies had now surged above pre-COVID levels. He said, let's have a look here. Okay, this is what they're predicting. There you go. He said the builders had been hammered from multiple fronts, including supply chain, inflation, material costs, labor shortages, the cost and availability of labor, high interest rates affecting demand for construction projects. A squeeze on the margins of small to medium residential builders working on fixed rate contracts had also played a role. He told news.com.au that he expected the overall number of business insolvencies to continue to increase along with those in the construction sector. Creditor Watch monthly business risk index forecasts that business failures are likely to continue to rise over the next 12 months from the current rate of 4.5% to 5.8%. Let's see what happens if there's another interest rate rise next month. Over the past year, news.com.au has reported on dozens of building industry collapses. Yep, and we've gone through pretty much all of them on this channel. So let's have a chat about this one, guys. 93% profit. Shit. That's a big fall. We knew this is going to happen. This is not surprising any of us at all. We've been talking about this for years here. Shit. I was kind of hoping, it wouldn't be this bad. But there you go. There you go, guys. What do you reckon? Are you feeling it in the industry? I mean, for us, it takes nothing to keep us insanely flat out. It only takes a few projects and that's it. It's one of the reasons why I scaled back my business. From having an office with a whole bunch of staff, I used to commute in, I was having all these costs, to just scaling right back. It's one of the reasons why, during tough times, it doesn't take much to keep us flat out and to provide. I hate to be a big machine trying to keep that fed. I remember I was in that situation. We grew quite big. I think we had 12 people at one stage because of the mining. It was just Hutchies was throwing us so much bloody work, and I was shitting myself because I get 90% from one client, and I needed to diversify. So I was going out there to get into other sectors, and then that slowly petered off. And luckily, I got into other sectors, and then I found some of them were very difficult to make good coin in. There's a retail shop fit-out sector. It looks beautiful, sexy, fantastic photos. Hard to make money, really hard to make money. So it's part of the reason why we scaled back, reduce our costs, less stress, less revenue, more profit, happier life. But you tell me, guys. This is the insolvency cliff that we've been talking about for some time as well. Oh well, we'll have to see. You just got to keep pushing forward. As always, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. You know what to do. I'll see you next time.